Beneath the canopy of a dense, autumnal forest, a solitary man trudges wearily through the undergrowth. His weary journey leads him to a clandestine discovery. A discarded cardboard box, concealed amidst the foliage. He pauses, his curiosity piqued by the mysterious container, its contents unknown and potentially revealing. The box sits silently, a forgotten relic amidst the natural grandeur, hinting at stories untold and secrets concealed. The man's gaze lingers, an unspoken question hanging in the air as he contemplates the box and its hidden mysteries. Deep in the woods, a man warily approaches a mysterious box. He slowly opens the box, revealing a chilling secret beneath a simple blanket. Inside lies the lifeless body of a young boy, his innocence stolen by brutality and neglect. The boy's bruised face and frail frame whisper tales of long-term suffering. In the heart of the police station, Detective Miller sits, his face etched with determination amidst the grim echoes of a haunting case. The stark crime scene photos spread across the desk, each image a silent scream in the otherwise still room. His brow furrows deeper as he studies the photos, each detail pulling him further into the abyss of the crime. The weight of the unsolved mystery bears down, each glance at the unsettling images amplifying the somber mood. The air hangs heavy, thick with the unspoken horrors of the crime scene, a palpable sense of grimness permeating the room. Detective Miller leans back in his chair, the weight of the case evident in every line of his face. In the stark light of the autopsy room, a medical examiner stands, the steel table gleaming beneath him. His gloved hands move with practiced precision, meticulously examining the small body before him. He pauses, a shadow of grim realization crossing his face as he notes the extensive injuries. Each mark tells a story of prolonged abuse, his expression hardening with every observation. He carefully documents each sign, his dedication unwavering despite the horrors before him. The fluorescent lights cast long shadows, amplifying the somber atmosphere of the autopsy room. The clamor of newsboys breaks the daytime quiet, their cries bouncing off the old brick buildings. "Boy in the box." "Found," screams the headline, spreading a wave of fear across the city. Faces etched with outrage fill the streets, the palpable tension thickening the air. The city is gripped by a chilling unease, the tragedy hanging heavy over every corner. A lone woman pauses, her hand flying to her mouth in silent horror as she reads the news. The shadow of the unsolved mystery darkens the vibrant streets of Philadelphia. Inside the bustling FBI office, a sense of urgency permeates the air as agents meticulously examine missing persons reports. The walls are plastered with photographs of missing children, their hopeful faces stark against the grim reality of the unsolved cases. Frustration mounts among the agents, their efforts to match the boy's description proving fruitless. The weight of the unsolved cases bears down on them as the day wears on, the office growing quieter with unspoken disappointment. Despite the setbacks, a quiet resolve flickers in their eyes as they continue their relentless pursuit, determined to bring closure to the families. In the dim solitude of his apartment, Detective Miller's world is consumed by the haunting image of the missing boy. The faint light casts long shadows that dance across his weary features, each flicker mirroring his inner turmoil. His eyes, pools of tormenting frustration, reflect the weight of a case that clings to his soul. "I can't shake the feeling that I am failing the child," he mutters, his voice a mere whisper in the quiet room. His hand runs wearily through his disheveled hair, a gesture of defeat in the face of an unrelenting mystery. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as a group of children ventures into the woods, their laughter momentarily piercing the quiet. The children scatter, their playful shouts echoing through the trees. One child pauses, turning back towards the others, a fleeting shadow of melancholy crossing their face. As the others continue playing, the child slowly walks, their gaze fixed on the ground. The laughter of the other children fades as the child wanders deeper into the woods, a sense of isolation settling in. The woods seem to hold their breath, the memory of the boy in the box lingering heavily in the air. In the dim light of the police archives, Dust dances around towering shelves, hinting at long-forgotten stories. A young detective walks through the maze of shelves, the weight of unsolved cases pressing down on him. He pauses, his eyes fixed on a faded file, a chilling title. Boy in the Box. An unsettling feeling grips him, a sense of mystery pulling him into the depths of a cold case. Sunlight streams through the tall windows of the library, illuminating shelves packed with aged books. The young detective sits at a large wooden table, surrounded by stacks of historical records, lost in concentration. He meticulously scans each page, brow furrowed, searching for a clue that might have been overlooked. The air hangs heavy with the scent of old paper and leather as he continues his search. In the dim, stale air of the police station, a detective navigates a labyrinth of forgotten files. Each investigator carries the burden of unresolved mysteries, their faces reflecting years of haunting questions. Hesitant recollections surface, each fragmented memory, a piece in the complex puzzle of the original case. Shadows of past investigations linger, clinging to the walls as the detective listens intently. In the heart of the station, time stands still as the weight of unsolved cases presses down. The detective treads through the Philadelphia neighborhood, the sun beating down on the weathered streets. He pauses before the row houses, their brick facades telling tales of time. He engages residents, a worn photograph held tightly in his hand, seeking answers in their faces. Each conversation leads to dead ends, the weight of faded memories heavy in the air. The case grows colder with each passing hour, the sun casting long shadows over the Philadelphia streets. In the heart of the police archives, a detective confronts the spectral echoes of a cold case. The Boy in the Box file lies open, its aged pages whispering tales of a mystery unsolved. Each faded word and brittle page serves as a haunting reminder of justice delayed. The weight of years presses down, a palpable burden in the silent chamber of forgotten truths. The detective leans closer, determined to unearth the secrets buried within the aged file. In the sterile environment of the forensic lab, technicians clad in protective suits move with focused precision. Their meticulous work is underscored by the rhythmic whir of rudimentary machines. Each action is a testament to the limitations of the forensic technology of the year 2000. The air is thick with anticipation as they delicately attempt to extract DNA from fragile samples taken from the boy's clothing. The sounds of the lab echo, a reminder of the relentless pursuit of truth. Despite the constraints, their dedication is unwavering, driven by a silent promise to the unseen victim. In the stark fluorescent glow of the police station, Detective Riley's sharp gaze is fixed on the computer screen, anticipation hanging heavy in the air. A DNA report fills the screen, a potential match igniting a spark of hope in Riley's relentless pursuit of justice. Her fingers hover over the keyboard, poised to unlock the secrets hidden within the digital depths. Each keystroke is a step closer to the truth. As Riley delves deeper into the labyrinth of genetic code, the fluorescent lights cast a sterile glow, mirroring the cold, hard facts that Riley seeks to uncover. The station's hum fades into background noise as Riley's world narrows to the screen and the potential breakthrough it promises. In the sun-drenched office, Riley sits, hope flickering in her eyes as dust motes dance around her. Across from her, the genealogist listens intently, bathed in the soft glow of the afternoon sun. The sunlight streams into the office, illuminating the air with a golden hue as Riley anticipates answers. Hope radiates from Riley as she leans forward, eager to uncover the secrets of her past. The genealogist maintains eye contact with Riley, ready to reveal the information. Sunlight bathes the worn kitchen as Riley engages with a relative, absorbing tales of a young boy's life. The relative recounts stories of the boy's family history, each word painting a portrait of their current lives. Riley nods occasionally, a silent promise of understanding and support amidst their shared narrative. The kitchen, a space of untold stories, becomes a sanctuary where past echoes meet present realities. In the heart of the family home, tales of resilience and circumstance weave a tapestry of human connection. The warm sunlight streams through the window, casting a gentle glow on a scene of shared empathy and unspoken bonds. In the sterile fluorescent light of the police station, Riley stands before her superior's desk, radiating triumph. Papers litter the polished desk, each sheet a testament to relentless dedication. With a voice filled with resolution, Riley proclaims, "The boy in the box has finally been identified." She reveals the name, a whisper of justice carried on the air. His name was Joseph Augustus Zarelli. Under the solemn sky, a newly erected gravestone marks a life concluded. The stone bears the name Joseph Augustus Zarelli, a permanent echo in the silent field. Fresh flowers, silent messengers of love and remembrance, lie at the base. The flowers rest, a quiet tribute to a life now memorialized in stone. In the cemetery's stillness, the gravestone stands as a stark reminder of mortality. Night descends on Riley's office as she immerses herself in the cold cases, now shadowed by Joseph's name. The weight of the unsolved cases, compounded by Joseph's murder, presses down on Riley. Each file she touches brings her closer to the grim reality of Joseph's fate. The investigation intensifies, casting a long shadow over Riley's relentless pursuit of justice. The interrogation room is sterile and cold. Riley sits, observing the former neighbor's unease. The neighbor sits rigidly, hands clasped tightly, avoiding Riley's gaze. The silence hangs heavy, punctuated only by the subtle hum of the room. Riley leans forward, a subtle shift in posture, signaling the start of the questioning. The neighbor fidgets, the tension building as the interrogation begins. The stark room amplifies the discomfort, highlighting the neighbor's reluctance. Philadelphia streets become the stage for a media frenzy, as news vans converge to report on the identity of Joseph Augustus Zarelli. The city buzzes with anticipation as cameras focus on the unfolding story of Joseph Augustus Zarelli. The media spotlight intensifies, casting a stark light on the revelations surrounding Joseph Augustus Zarelli. The name Joseph Augustus Zarelli echoes through the streets, marking a pivotal moment in the city's narrative. In the courtroom's solemn atmosphere, Riley stands poised before the grand jury, confidence radiating from her eyes. Neatly stacked documents underscore the months of meticulous investigation, a testament to her unwavering dedication. With a deliberate gesture, Riley directs attention towards a projected image, highlighting key pieces of evidence. The courtroom watches as visual proof illuminates the depth and breadth of Riley's findings. Each piece of evidence shines under Riley's confident presentation, weaving a compelling narrative for the jury. The weight of evidence mounts as Riley's focused delivery captivates the grand jury's attention. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as Riley walks into the silent, watchful woods. Riley arrives at a clearing, the haunting site where Joseph's body was once found. Her face somber, Riley's eyes scan the area. Her thoughts echo with the words, "I remember the endless days, weeks, months, the relentless pursuit to give him a name." Riley's gaze is fixed on Joseph's photo, a silent battle between triumph and vexation playing across her face. The solved case casts a long shadow in Riley's mind, hinting at unfinished business. A lingering unease grips her, signaling that the truth remains elusive, just beyond reach. The weight of unanswered questions settles heavily, a constant reminder of the case's veiled depths. In the quiet of her office, Riley confronts the unsettling reality that some mysteries refuse to be neatly resolved. In the heart of the forensic lab, sterile suits clad the figures of technicians as they navigate a realm of cutting-edge crime scene investigation. Holographic displays shimmer, casting an ethereal glow as they meticulously reconstruct crime scenes. Microscopic analyses unveil hidden details, revealing the secrets concealed within the faintest traces. Advanced forensic techniques merge with digital precision, piecing together the puzzle of truth. The lab pulses with quiet intensity, where science and deduction converge to solve the mysteries of the past. Each movement is precise, each analysis thorough, as the technicians relentlessly pursue justice within the sterile confines of the lab. In the stark interrogation room, Riley faces a new suspect, the fluorescent lights casting a harsh glow. Riley slides the latest evidence file across the table, the sound echoing in the tense silence. The suspect maintains a calm facade, yet subtle signs betray the mounting pressure. A bead of sweat betrays the suspect's composure, trickling down their temple. The stark room amplifies the psychological battle as Riley's gaze intensifies. In the heart of Philadelphia, Riley begins her search, her eyes scanning the neighborhood. Each house, each face is scrutinized as she seeks any sign of truth. The weight of her quest is visible as she presses on, determined to find answers. A glimmer of hope sparks as a potential witness emerges from a nearby house. With renewed resolve, she approaches, ready to uncover the secrets hidden within the community. The neighborhood watches, unaware of the truth she seeks. In the dim light of her apartment, Riley focuses intently on the case file, her brow furrowed in thought. She flips through crime scene photos, each page revealing grim details. Witness statements blur as Riley searches for a hidden clue, a missing piece. Forensic reports offer no solace as Riley's determination hardens. The courtroom is filled with a palpable tension as sunlight cuts through the tall windows, illuminating the dust dancing in the air. Riley, a beacon of determination, stands at the witness stand, her sharp gaze sweeping across the jury. She adjusts her jacket, a subtle gesture masking a firm resolve. Her gaze intensifies as she prepares to unfold the prosecution's case. The weight of justice hangs heavy as Riley begins her opening statement. The air crackles with anticipation as she unveils the narrative of Joseph's alleged killer. Under a somber sky, the cemetery whispers tales of loss and remembrance. Riley stands alone before Joseph's grave, the cold stone mirroring the chill in her heart. Grief and determination blend on Riley's face as she contemplates the engraved name. In a moment of solemn resolve, Riley's voice breaks the silence. "I promise I will continue fighting for justice." Her vow echoes in the stillness, a testament to love and unwavering resolve. The camera focuses on Joseph's name, a stark reminder of the battle Riley has vowed to continue. The police station hums with the sterile buzz of fluorescent lights, a hive of focused intensity. At the heart of the station, Detective Riley stands, her brow furrowed as she studies the glowing digital evidence board. She stands motionless, absorbing the details, her expression a mask of intense focus. A junior officer approaches with a tablet, disrupting the silence with a soft electronic hum. Riley is immersed in paperwork, the dim light casting long shadows across the office. The clock ticks loudly as Riley reviews documents, a focused expression on their face. A witness enters, their face etched with worry, and Riley listens intently. Riley leans back, processing the information, the weight of the case evident in their eyes. The night deepens as Riley continues the relentless pursuit of truth. In the bustling Philadelphia streets of 2027, Riley moves with purpose, a shadow among the crowd. Riley's focus narrows, tailing a suspect through the urban maze. Subtly, Riley captures each move, gathering pieces of a deadly puzzle. The chase tightens, each step bringing Riley closer to the truth behind Joseph's demise. In the cold interrogation room, Riley confronts the suspect, the sterile environment amplifying the tension. Riley slides the file across the table, the sound echoing in the tense silence. "We have evidence that directly links you to the crime," Riley states, his voice unwavering. The suspect squirms, avoiding eye contact, and mutters, I don't know what you're talking about." After a long, heavy pause, the suspect sighs, finally confessing. Okay, I did it." In the charged courtroom, every eye is riveted on the jury as the foreman prepares to speak, the air thick with anticipation. Joseph Augustus Zarelli sits at the defendant's table, his weary face a canvas of long-held anxieties as silence grips the room. Dust motes dance in the sunlit air, each particle a silent witness to the impending verdict. The courtroom awaits, breathless, as the weight of justice hangs heavy, ready to descend. In the heart of the courtroom, time seems to stand still, each second stretching into an eternity as lives teeter on the edge of fate. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying secrets only the ancient stones understand. Riley stands silently before Joseph's grave, the weathered stone a stark reminder of time's passage. Long shadows stretch across the cemetery, painting the scene with strokes of melancholy and remembrance. Years of relentless pursuit have led to this quiet moment. The case is finally closed. The weathered stone stands as a silent witness to justice found and peace restored. In the sterile atmosphere of the police station, a new cold case file marks the beginning of Riley's relentless pursuit. The file, a silent promise of untold stories, lands heavily on Riley's desk, igniting a spark of anticipation. With a resolute gaze, Riley's fingers trace the cover, each touch a step deeper into the unknown. The crisp snap of the file opening echoes in the room, signaling the start of Riley's quest for truth. A determined look hardens Riley's features, a silent vow to bring justice to the forgotten. Riley prepares to embark on another journey for justice, her spirit unyielding. In the vibrant Philadelphia streets of 1957, children's laughter fills the air as they play hopscotch. Oblivious to the looming shadows, their innocence shines brightly against the backdrop of impending tragedy. The echoes of carefree games dance through the streets, masking the quiet desperation gathering nearby. Each skip and jump is a fleeting moment of joy, unaware of the sorrow about to unfold. The vibrant scene belies the darkness creeping closer, as life's simple pleasures play out against a canvas of uncertainty. In this moment of pure, childlike joy, the weight of the world remains unseen, unheard, and unfelt. Inside the dimly lit apartment, Miller sits alone, the silence amplifying the weight of his burden. A half-empty bottle of whiskey stands as a silent testament to his despair. The unsolved case casts a long shadow over Miller, etching lines of worry onto his face. The air in the room thickens with the oppressive weight of unanswered questions and unyielding frustration. Sunlight paints the forest floor as a young couple wanders, their hands intertwined. Lost in each other, they meander deeper into the tranquil embrace of the woods. Shadows dance around them as they continue their amble, their bond a silent promise. In the heart of the woods, their faces glow with unspoken affection. The detective stands amidst towering shelves, the weight of unsolved mysteries pressing down. He reaches out, his fingers tracing the faded label of the boy in the box file. With a heavy heart, he closes the file, sealing another chapter of unanswered questions. Defeated, the detective sighs, the sound echoing in the silent archives. The boy in the box file sits among countless others, a stark reminder of justice unserved. Inside the forensic lab, the air crackles with the urgency of a ticking clock. Every second is a battle against decay. The technicians are in a race against time, struggling to unlock the secrets hidden within fragile remains. Frustration mounts as the technicians encounter setbacks, the weight of unanswered questions pressing down on them. The lab is filled with a palpable sense of determination as technicians persist in their quest for the truth. In the sterile confines of her office, Riley's world shifts on its axis. A surge of hope floods Riley's face as digital confirmation washes away the doubts. The DNA match, a beacon in the darkness, ignites a renewed sense of purpose within her. The sterile office transforms into a sanctuary of renewed anticipation. Each line of code, each data point, whispers promises of reunion and closure. A silent vow etches itself onto Riley's face, a promise to chase this thread to its end. Mourners gather in the cemetery, their faces reflecting deep sorrow as sunlight dapples through the aged trees. Long shadows stretch across the tombstones, each marking a life and a story. Each mourner stands silently. Their grief hangs heavy in the air, a palpable presence among the ancient trees. The sunlight filters through the trees, illuminating the final resting place of Joseph Augustus Zarelli. In the quiet intensity of her office, Riley is surrounded by towering stacks of files. The solitary desk lamp casts a pool of light on her face, highlighting her determination. Amidst the empty coffee cups, Riley stares intently at a document. Driven by an unwavering commitment to justice, Riley declares, "I refuse to give up." Inside the courtroom, the jury gathers, their faces mirroring the gravity of the moment. Papers and evidence photos scatter across the table, their reflections hinting at the weight of the evidence. The courtroom air hangs heavy, thick with the tension of impending judgment. Each juror grapples with the facts, their minds racing as the final decision looms. The weight of justice settles upon them, their collective choice about to change lives forever. In the cemetery, under the open sky, Riley's gentle smile reflects a profound peace. A quiet, unspoken solace washes over the scene as Joseph finds his eternal rest. The sun casts long shadows across the tombstones, symbolizing closure and remembrance. Riley's serene expression speaks volumes, a silent promise of memories cherished and a life honored. The wind whispers through the trees, carrying with it the echoes of stories and the promise of peace. In the sterile heart of the police station, Riley prepares to confront the unknown. The weight of responsibility settles upon her shoulders. She steels herself, ready to delve into the mysteries that await. With unwavering resolve, she steps forward, embracing the challenges of her next case. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy of the woods, casting long shadows across the forest floor. The air is still, the only sound the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. A winding path disappears into the depths of the woods, beckoning towards the unknown. The trees stand tall and silent, ancient witnesses to secrets yet to be revealed. A sense of mystery hangs heavy in the air, a promise of discoveries waiting to be made. The woods offer both solace and enigma, a place where truth and illusion intertwine.